Alright. Here we are, chat. We're getting legal with it today. We're gonna do the opposite of crime, which is justice? I don't know. We're operating on the other side of the law today. I have no idea how this will go. Because I do not I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me putz with the audio. There we go. Just so I'm not completely talking over it. Don't know if anyone's gonna do this. We'll put a word out to my buddies in the Discord, see if they know. So, it's actually occurring to me that I'm currently playing 2 crime dramas at the moment. Hop over to the game. This just happens to be after the crime has been committed, rather than during the crime. We'll actually, we'll do this on the controller. I do technically have experience in this game, as some of you may remember. Actually, I imagine nobody remembers, because it was one of my first streams. But one of my very first streams on the Pensacola YouTube channel was me doing the first case of this game. I do plan on doing all of them, as stupid as they get, because I have seen a lot of people play Ace Attorney, and I very much enjoy it. And I'm hoping we can have some friends along for the ride, because this is not exactly a gameplay-heavy game. This game is a lot of reading, so I will try to make it interesting by doing the odd funny voice now and again. My knowledge of this game extends about as far, of this series as a whole actually, extends to the first case of this game and the last case of this game. So, as well as the odd spin-off. But, other than that, I have no idea what I'm in for here. I have seen a lot of memes about this game and about this series. I have seen that there are certain dates I'm supposed to have memorized, but I don't really care about that sort of thing. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll see how accurate this game is as an interpretation of the criminal justice system. So let's begin. Game 1, Episode 1. The first turnabout. Uh-oh. I don't think that statue's supposed to be that color. Blood? That's supposed to be in your head. I can't get caught, not like this. Uh-oh. Gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Uh-oh. Make it look like he did it. Him, uh-oh. Our first crime. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. We're off to a wonderful start, chat. We're 4 text boxes in, and I'm already tripping over my own words. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Oh god. I can't do female voices. We're gonna give her a funny accent instead. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Hi, Chief. I'm glad I made it a chat. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. We're going with the police chief voice, because she's the chief. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him, but he's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Okay? That seems to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Uh-oh. It's over? Alright, pack up, chat. That's the game. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh no. I'm gonna... Oh no. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. I noticed that, Mia. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Uh-oh. I don't, What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Well, the newspaper's saying it was you. Uh-oh. I believe him. It was this guy. Lock him up. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. I keep telling him to shower, but he keeps telling me he did it yesterday, but like, I just don't believe him. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's not usually his fault. He just has terrible luck. Uh-oh. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Oh god, what do I give this guy? Let me put my glasses on for this one and push him up.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright.
This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, boy. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Pop quiz, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. Knees weak. Arms heavy. Mom spaghetti. This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's, Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. You think you'd have learned all this shit in law school, but no, who fucking knows? Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. That I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Phoenix! No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix! Come on, man! Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just, forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a theme. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Even though you're playing this game on controller, I know you have a keyboard. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Let's check. Cindy's autopsy report. Profiles. Faye, Larry Butts, Cindy Snow. Age 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in the apartment by herself. Winston Payne, age 52. Prosecutor in this case. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. No, it's me. Like the guy who's been my friend since grade school. And Chief Attorney Mia Faye, Chief Attorney at Faye & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney. Cindy Snow. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. Struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. This very quickly turned into plankton. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use right bumper. Check the record frequently. Again, I'm playing this on controller.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief? What do I do now? Bro! Don't you have to go to school to become a lawyer? Like, take several years of classes to do this shit? I don't know. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I don't think you're allowed to defend people that you're, like, friends with.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. There's a common thread in those stories that I don't think really helps your case, Larry. They all die. Yeah, exactly. That's, I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. Oh, you can see his mouth twitching. Oh no. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Okay.
It appears she has returned the day before the murder, just like the last text box said.
Dude, no way. Cowabunga! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar?
That is what he said, Larry, just in the wrong order.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Oh boy.
Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of putting his mouth in all the wrong directions. So often, in fact, that it's off of his face. Can I, stop him from answering? Do not let him answer that question. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
My kidneys!
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Larry, shut up.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you, or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Oh my god. That's not... Larry! Dude!
Uh-oh, he went.
What do I do? I mean... He totally went. But we can't let him say that. But also, I feel like it's illegal to not let your client just answer the fucking question. Oh, fucking... I see you fuckers are online. Play this fucking game with me. L. Just let him answer, honestly. It's fine. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. That's totally what those gestures mean. Yeah, I was there. I win. Order.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. Wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see it. Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Nerd. Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
God, people suck.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's... Oh god, that's not...
My apologies, Your Honor. There was something stuck in my throat.
Can you put it back?
No. Please bring Mr. Frank Sott to the stand. I sure hope the names in this series don't get any more stupid. Mr. Sott, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh god, I don't know what to do for this guy.
Yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Salt, you may proceed with your testimony.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Alright.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Okay, well, we know how this goes. Everyone knows this case by heart. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Well, I think everyone sees the problem there. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Phoenix, dude, did you fucking sleep through all of law school? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Oh my fucking god, Phoenix. Your client is innocent, right? That witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? Phoenix! You hold the key. It's in the evidence. There isn't a key in the evidence, Mia. It's just a bunch of statues and papers. And also my badge. You hold me. There's no key in the evidence. Phoenix, shut up. Per the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand, there's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. I can't reach him from here, though. Phoenix. Alright, so we know that he couldn't have gone to the phone. Let's see. Just know all this. Looked inside the apartment. Unable to go inside, thought to call the police. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Press this. Phone in her apartment wasn't working. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
To a nearby park with a public phone. Time exactly. Okay, so trying to go and let's see. What do we have? Died at 4 or 5 and died due to loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So she was not dead at 1 p.m. I do know how this case goes, chat, but I'm trying to help develop it naturally. Let's see here. So let's present the autopsy report. God, autopsy reports are super helpful.
Objection!
Oh, the music cut. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Is that a joke about my name? Maybe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. God, I'm a genius. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Winston, he put a lot of emphasis on that. After his testimony, I found out hard to believe. Mr. Sark, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time.
It was probably coming from the television. And we know that's bullshit. The power was out.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
I feel like anyone with any memory could figure out the problem there.
I see. You saw a voice saying the time on a taped program.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Chat, can you tell the obvious flaw in that testimony? Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, this one's obvious from, like, the second line. Heard the name, probably coming from the television. That is a lie.
Objection!
Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Zart? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sart, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. Your body is moving rather fidgetedly, but your head is perfectly still. It's kind of creepy to look at once you notice it.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sharp. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Get it? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
It's a statue.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Find the contradiction. Okay. So, the murder weapon was this statue.
Objection!
It was not a clock. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
Oh, I can tell you that. Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
That's incredibly negligent of you, Mr. Payne. And I'm amazed that either of you became a lawyer, because Mr. Wright doesn't know what cross-examination is, or who the defendant was, or I had to ask him, and this shit now. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Oh yeah, that too. I was thinking because he said that he didn't hear it, but he saw it. But then, to use the statue, you have to tilt the head, and it says it, which would mean that he did hear it, but then changed it to seeing it. And also, like, we shouldn't believe any of his testimony, because he's very clearly now established a character for lying. Clearly a contradiction! Indeed! The witness knew it was a clock, because he... Oh, we're gonna say went into the apartment, because... More lies. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Phoenix, that's a bit of a fucking jump. We're a defense attorney. That's not our job. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Phoenix, this is such a fucking jump. We're a defense attorney. This isn't our job.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. As you can see in this flashback, Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Ha! Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Ha! Just look at the witness's face. No trip.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Come on, man. Did you do it? Just tell me. Be cool.
I got to find my tacos. I got some tacos here. Not lunch. You probably shouldn't bring food into a courtroom, but I'm hungry. Uh-oh.
Ow. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! That was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! I'm still innocent, by the way! Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. I mean, except for the fact that he, like, completely fucking broke down at, like, the slightest accusation.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
the whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all. God, I'm clever.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem that the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime!
I almost had him! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Summons. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? I just got that. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes! Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it!
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course! There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running 3 hours slow.
Drive home from Paris at 7:30 the day before the murder.
Paris isn't 3 hours slow, but it's the other way around.
And she just never set the clock back.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Phoenix, that...
You know what? That was fine. That was... You've made worse jokes over the course of this case, Phoenix.
Order, I say!
Well, he's dead.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an offense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty. Yeah, Chad. I'm the best lawyer. I had better anime hair. That's what you had to do. My hair was spikier. That's how I won.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sod let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim had returned. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Alright, August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won! Right! Good job in that. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in that. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. He's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. God damn it, Larry. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Come on, man. Lighten up. Your girlfriend's dead, but hey, at least you didn't kill her. Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Lighten up. Jesus, man. You're bringing everybody down. But my secret Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. She was an e-girl, Larry. You can't trust them. You need a... I can't complete that joke. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. And got one nice thing said to him by a pretty woman and immediately lightened up. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Where's my dinner? I'm fucking hungry. Oh, hey, here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Yeah, I broke into the evidence locker. Actually, I made this box for her. I made one for her and one for me. Wow, Larry's actually kind of handy. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? Wow, that's a fucking dated phrase. I think she thought a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I zoned out. I was eating my taco. Have you been eating that taco over the entire case? I don't want to talk about it, Chief. What the heck is she talking about? The statue, right? Because if he made two, and gave one to her, then she held on to it. She held on to it to get murdered by it. If that's not true love, I don't know what is.
Take that!
Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Uh-huh. Well, what about that clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. This is the most inconvenient clock to ever carry on your person. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Wow. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? That sounds nice. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I'm also not entirely sure we're friends. ... I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. On to the sequel. They didn't come. Alright, so... let's see. It's only been 45 minutes. We can do this properly. Alright, I've received a strongly worded Discord DM that I want to address. Making sure. Proper. Alright. Oh no, another female. I can't.
Hello? This is Maya.
Hey Mia. Hey Maya. It's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis!
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clock look out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes.
I think that's supposed to be Mia's line, and not... question mark. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Definitely alive. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
Oh, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there.
That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho ho! My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Uh-oh. It's the guy from the Cat in the Hat movie. Red, white, blue. Oh no! America killed Mia! September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all out for dinner. ... What smells like corpse? What's that smell? Oh my god! I was joking! Oh no! Something smells like crime! Blood. I have blood. And so does Mia. Maybe she's in her office. Examine. This is the wrong option. I had to take a look around, chat. There could be something important. To the office. Uh-oh. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Oh no! This strange girl murdered Mia! Chief? Chief! Snake! Chief! Did this random girl murder you? Who are you? And why did you kill the chief? Oh, she's dead. She killed the chief and then killed herself to escape her sentence. How devious. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. That's probably not smart, given the fact that she might be a murderer, but you know. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally, she was cold. It's fucking freezing in this office. Chief always went super hard on the AC. Chief. Inspect. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. If there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. God damn it, Larry! You killed the chief! Thinker added to the court record. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper! It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? There's letters on here. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Mayo! Mayo! The chief hated mayo. Maya? Oh, Maya. Those are A's. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here, and why she killed the chief. Let's see. Inspect. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Okay, probably died instantly. Yes, we know all this. Glass shards. Glass shards out on the floor. This seems to be the remains of a glass light stand. Anything about these plants? No.
There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater
Hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Is every name in this game gonna be this stupid? Because that's kind of great.
It's a nice, luxurious place. I heard a president stayed there once. I don't hear much else about it.
Let's go back to the office then.
That girl just now. Where'd she go? Oh no! The possible murderer I left unattended has fled the scene of the crime. Who could have predicted this?
God damn it, Phoenix.
I put her right there on that sofa. And then I looked away. I hope she didn't run on me.
Phoenix, what the fuck do you think happened? Oh no, she's still here.
Yipes! Don't scare me like that, murderer. Excuse me, but who are you? And why did you kill the chief? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Why does that name sound familiar? Maya? Wait a minute. That was the name on the paper. So Mia was writing this girl's name.
Phoenix, you said she died instantly. Bro. My guy. I guess he's not a detective, he's a defense attorney, he wouldn't know.
Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Maya! I'm a defense attorney!
Sorry, I've never seen that before. Here, look at this.
Before Maya died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. It's your name! So tell me, why did you kill the chief?
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down. You can't accurately explain how you definitely killed the chief while you're crying.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. While I wait for this girl to get over her dead sister. God!
Let's, talk. What happened?
She used to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? You know, with your dead sister?
Even the room was dark. Sister.
So she was already dead. Huh. How did you kill the chief before you were even in this office? So, you're the chief's sister.
I'm the younger sister.
And you were here visiting this late at night.
Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence? I have evidence.
Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker.
That's right. That is what it is.
Examine. There's no phone.
Reception desk. I usually sit here.
Okay.
You couldn't cram more legal books here even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant.
Phoenix, that might just be a you thing. I'm gonna be honest.
A small writing desk, cluttered with office supplies. The door to the chief's office. Office. It's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob.
Even though we've definitely handled a bunch of other evidence already.
A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake.
Oh no, Phoenix!
This sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. It's not real leather, but it's nice. Move. There's a phone in here. Call the police. Let's see. No clues here. Fang Code Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Or at least it used to. No clues here. Surprisingly, the chief is never good with machines. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. She always said technology was going to be the death of her. I guess she was right. Hey, Maya!
Did you hear my joke? About your dead sister? God, I'm hilarious. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. I guess that explains the really nice couch. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case recordings and recent rulings. There's also a bunch of Dungeons & Dragons character sheets in here. Those are mine. The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. I guess it's mine now. Nice. Right, I better call the police. But first, I want to try sitting in that chair. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Wow! They must be really loud! Oh god! A woman! She's staring right at me! She's holding a phone in her hand. Her hair's funny. Anyway, I should call the police. Phone receiver's missing a few screws. I better not use it. Alright. Well. Shit. Looks like I'm in trouble. Hey! Lady! Don't worry! I didn't kill this lady! It was her sister. She's in the other room. I'll go get her. Uh-oh. Sirens? I know those. Don't listen to their singing, Maya. They'll drown you in the ocean. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Could it be because of the murder? Freeze! Police! Oh god, this guy's wide. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Dick Gumshoe? What a fuck. His name is Detective. Gumshoe? What an odd name. Unlike my name, Phoenix. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Why did you say it like that? That must have been the woman I saw. Her mouth is weird. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah, she's totally guilty. Whoa! This lady's hot. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? Maya, don't talk to the police. They're never on your side. That's my... What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Case closed. Fellas, shoot her. What? She's resisting arrest. Open fire. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. I was super hungry. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they had poor Maya locked up like a criminal. It's almost like the entire situation points to her being a murderer. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning! Phoenix, this girl's sister was murdered. She looks so tired. What, do you think her family died or something? Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. This case seems pretty open and shut. You're kind of screwed. It's up to you. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. I mean, what's with the frowns? Who died? Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did you not? Because, like,
It really, you gotta admit, it really looked like it was you. Did I look at her like that? Sorry, I have resting accusatory face. Whenever I look at people, it looks like I'm sure they did something. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. I never thought, it's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
huh.
Wait a minute! Mia doesn't know how to use technology! Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. And, basic knowledge of law, but there's not much I can do about that. Ah! Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 or more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow, thanks, Chief. Well, I guess you're fucked, kid. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Besides, it was the chief who insulted me, but she's dead now. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I picture the person sitting across from me. I know. Maya, something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? I mean, the chief had a similar necklace, but God, that's just weird. Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What does he do? Oh gosh, she's in a cult. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. You tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? I have some evidence right here. Like this statue and my badge. Yeah, that clock shaped like the finger. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Phoenix, we were just in a case where that was evidence. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I brought her corpse with me. I'll puppet it and do a mimic of her voice with it. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Cell phone. You say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Alright. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I don't know, add it to the court record. That was the day of the crime? Sorry, I know it must be hard. I know it must suck talking about your dead sister. I've been doing the last few hours just talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. It's the finger clock Mary made. I'm pretty sure it qualifies as a serial murderer by now. We should lock up that statue! So then, when did you arrive at the office? Right around 9 o'clock. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Blood! I can smell that too! It smells like crime. And I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. Anyway, you're an acolyte. A medium in training. That's fucking weird. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Now, is this like a real thing? Like, is this actually what we're doing? Wait a second. You said the Fae family? There's more of you? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Huh.
He left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Ours were first class, too.
I had no idea. And again, I feel like she's brought it up a few times, but I never really listened. Wait! So, you're a real honesty, goodness spirit minion, ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I don't think that's gonna be, like, permissible in court. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Huh. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter?
I was wondering, can I ask you if this is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Could you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. It'll be nice to not have to deal with this case.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
I'm sitting right here, but okay, you know, that's fine. I don't even care. That doesn't hurt. I'm cool. Say, what about your parents? Are they dead too? Like your dead sister? Oh crap, they are, aren't they? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Man, your family's dead all over. I hope you don't have any other family, or they're probably dead too. Or maybe they're murderers like you.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Well, what if this guy refuses?
He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back.
Anyway,
I examine. Smile for the camera.
this is Phoenix. Not this guy.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. Yes, moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Wait a minute. Upon closer inspection. Upon closer inspection. That's actually just a wax statue. Huh.
Grossberg Law Offices, Vanco Offices. Grossberg Law Offices. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. God. This is not the game for me to be playing alone. There's a lot of reading. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. This is a nice office. It's a lot nicer than the Fanco one. Although, to be fair, this office doesn't have a corpse in it. At least as far as I know.
Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess we'll just have to come back later. I mean, I could take a look around. That painting's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Also, I'm not entirely clear, like, what's supposed to be going on. Is that like a cat he's petting, or is that just a rock? I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Ha! High five, brain. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. That's okay. I'm illiterate, too. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. It is pretty nice. I bet God has a desk like this. A table for clients. Huh. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Jesus, how rich is this guy? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Huh. I'm noticing a theme across this guy's decor. Anyway, let's go back to the law offices. The office is filled with police officers. Ha! Office full of officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I'm so much more handsome than him.
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butch guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. By me. And this law office that you're not a very good detective, are you?
I'm fine.
Right. And you were Detective Sued Shoes, Detective Gumshoe, and Detective Gumtree. I know a guy who bought a bookshelf off a Gumtree once. Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Yeah, be right there. Jeez. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick.
Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer.
Okey doke.
Chat up Dick here. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
Yeah, you want to know the results, eh?
Yeah.
Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
I mean, that's all I needed. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous, so we know that she didn't write that little note because death was instantaneous. Just something to remember, chat. Because people don't write things after they're dead. Probably. Maya. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
But why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth. Huh. Weird name. Probably a weird guy.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
I sure do, but, just for future reference's sake. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. That we know of, that's true. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. He's like a Terminator, but not nearly as cool, and with a slightly more reasonable chin.
Hey, don't talk about him like that way. You make him sound barely human, like one of them Terminators. God, that movie's awesome. Still, I'm afraid that's pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I'm fucked. Let's see, we got the autopsy report. Did you examine anything? Plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember.
Cordyline stricta, pal.
Who's that? The sky is blue, and so am I. It's that hotel right across the way. Phoenix. An old movie poster.
Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Oh man, I boned myself out again. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tell that lady that she's fucked, because her lawyer didn't show up. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Go back to Ghostburg. Nothing else to inspect, looks like. I don't know how to find this guy. Let's go to... Is there something more we should talk about with, Gumshoe? Look at this! Huh? What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Okay. Move? No. Oh, right, we have to get Maya's cell phone. So, here. Look at this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. I kept it in my pocket. It's got a neat little strap so I can put it on my wrist so I don't lose it. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. I find that most problems in life are solved usually by lying to some degree, so... Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Nothing the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-O Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Turn the music here down a little. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Her hair was funny. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. No, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. What's up, you haven't called in a while? Okay. So, we saw that conversation. So let's go to the hotel. There's a screwdriver in there. Screwdrivers don't normally come with those. Usually it's a Bible. Although I guess to the right person, like a really dedicated mechanic, their toolbox could be their Bible. I don't know. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to yourself. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. This is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That sure would be annoying. Screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? Don't touch it! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Maybe a screwdriver? Anyway, I don't really want to talk to you, but think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observed it. No comment. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? Phoenix, dude, dial it back. I don't suppose you can tell me about it? Pretty please? Come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Who exactly are you? No. Oh, God, no. I'm just doing my job here. Believe me. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? No. Wonderful. Oh boy. Wow, aren't you fun? There's 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? I just like this one. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. You are just a delight to interact with, Miss May. I leave. I'd like to leave. Let's give Maya her phone back. Here. Take the phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Jeez, you're awfully sentimental about this sister. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Huh. Thank you. You know, I'm starting to think maybe you didn't kill your sister. Anything else? Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Although, given this family's track record, she's probably dead too. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. I don't know what become a lawyer means, but she started doing it anyway. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. Probably cold. So who was the man that ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. The case was solved. Caught. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She became the laughingstock of the nation. White. Excuse me. White? That was his name, my sister told me. White. That's a color. Not typically a name. Well, good talk. I hope someone figures out whoever killed your sister. What about... Can I go back to Grossberg now? Is the guy here? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagine. In awe at the size of this lad. Absolute unit.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy. And how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Mervyn Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it!
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Huh? I had a strange reaction.
Cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Sorry. A piece of my own fat got stuck in my throat. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Can I talk to him? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
You see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But
the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye, which is at all that impressive because the amount of force required to move my eyelids is incredible. Because you see, I'm very large. Everything is very heavy. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? I'm more proud of that painting than I am my son.
You have a son?
I don't know! I've only ever thought about this painting. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course.
3 million what?
I can't be specific with currency because I can't specify where this is. Oh, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez.
1,000 years.
Oh! Gray, finally! Chat can listen to a voice that isn't mine. Oh my god, finally. Thank you. We made it. This large man has just bragged about his cool painting. And, we have a case. A weird cult sister. Our boss is... Alright, let me fill you in, Gray. Our boss is dead. Everyone thinks that her sister killed her, but she probably didn't. We have a phone. The detective is from New York, probably. And a woman with funny hair and anime proportions has called the police There's a bunch of shit going down. You'll catch up. You know how this goes. It's the second case.
I'm just trying to find the channel on Twitch TV.
September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. Visitors. Also, the big guy we were just talking to was the lawyer we were trying to get for this girl, but he's not interested, and apparently no other lawyer will take this case, and we're not sure why. Also, the detective said something about a guy named Edgeworth, but I can't imagine that's relevant.
What's the stream name?
What?
What am I looking for on Twitch?
Oh shit, I'm not actually on Discord here. Sorry, let me do that. There. Discord.
Yep.
I'm on Discord now. So, you can actually see it. Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. You're fucked. No one's gonna take your case. You're dead. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. I don't think this is a thing to be lying about, Phoenix. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. I told you I'm literally sitting right here. Actually, you're just in time, because the exact character I think I would help you play is in this case. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yeah. Sorry, I got a lasagna in the fridge, and, like, it's not bad yet, but, like, I gotta eat it today. Now we'll defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, why? I don't know why. Because someone else is the culprit. I saw the flashback at the start of this case. It's someone else. Given the edits, it would be easy to supervise the killer. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Oh, there's a salmon in my pocket. I should have eaten that. Sorry. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act? I hope so. I really don't want to think that people actually talk like that. The way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. Except maybe Larry. That's pretty sad and lonely. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. But now's not the time for my tragic backstory. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Why did your voice do that? Do what? It got, like, really confident. That's how I always sound! Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Do you think you can knock out that cop? We're getting you out of here, Maya. You are innocent, right? Because if you're not, then that's gonna make this whole thing more difficult. It's really been bugging me. What? It's what was inside that strange woman's drawer. When I tried to look into the drawer, that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay.
Like the next that.
Yeah. I apologize in advance for this woman's voice if we hear from her again. I've chosen a terrible voice for her, but it's because I can't do actual female voices. Good morning, Sarah. Excuse me, you are... Or do you want to do this guy, Gray?
Sure.
Alright.
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment. At your service, sir.
A lot of sirs.
What of
Oh,
service?
right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave.
I mean, like, those cookies look pretty good.
Yeah, no, Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
In this room that isn't yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Ah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phone.
Right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. How was his name? My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Probably. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this champagne. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. But that's probably not relevant. Nice painting. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. He said the same thing about the art in the office room. I just think Phoenix doesn't know a lot about art.
No.
A bottle and two glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. They probably wouldn't notice if I just had a little, right? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Somehow. There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Who? There's no one else in this room, Phoenix. You! Oh, bellboy, still down? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Right now.
Continued. Next time on Dragon Ball.
Next time on Ace Attorney Z. Alright. Let's go. It's law time. September 7th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. There they are. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Gray, do you want to take this one or should I?
Sure. I know nothing about this character. The
Just
persecution.
look at him. The vibe you get from his appearance is about all you need.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Perfect. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Isles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness, or he'll be on me in an instant. Although,
Yes, sir.
kinda taking a second look at him. I guess that's not the worst thing. Focus, Phoenix! Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of a crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
If you may call your first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window, here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statuette of Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Gumshoe, I don't know about that's a Wow, they really wrote that, huh?
Wait, Gumshoe.
The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
And now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Here we go. So this is the first case I haven't actually done, so we gotta think about this. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
But
she didn't. Phoenix saw her calling after she took Maya out of the room.
Well, and also, they said that you can't make out people's faces through the window.
Yeah, also, they were both below the windowsill. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh.
Oh.
Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. Uncool! What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witnesses on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Please don't pass notes in the courtroom. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. What the hell did we press on this? As soon as the phone call came in, people were already. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Let's press that. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Yeah? Did I say that? Me? Oh no, thinking. You're right, chat, my one weakness. I heard you say it. You did say it.
That is.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Gumshoe, did you see her?
Yeah, what?
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. ... Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing a suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. But she died instantly.
Yeah.
In the autopsy report you gave me... Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I mean, Jesus, man. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
So yeah, like, literally from the moment we got this piece of evidence, before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Mia's autopsy report, 9:00 p.m. Single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous.
Objection!
He said the thing!
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim Mia Fey wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could've? You dumb bitch. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! What? No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder, because we got it from Gumshoe. Because there was the day we found her, and then there was a full day of questioning, and then we went to talk to Gumshoe. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
Thank you, your
Say that one again, Gray?
autopsy report is outdated, that your shit.
Tisk tisk. What?
Autopsy report yesterday at my request. Almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. The possibility for several minutes after the blow.
Oh god.
I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy because the victim did have the time to write Maya.
Oh, you sassy bitch.
That is all.
His anime hair is almost as powerful as mine. Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you had something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth! This detective's a sham! I'm a sham! God, why did I choose this career?
You say all three.
Can I pick? Is there an all of the above?
You're a sham. He's a sham. I'm a sham.
This
Shamrock
fucking
shake.
courtroom is a joke! And this courtroom is a circus and we're all clowns!
I'm a machine.
Ad hominem, you're a sham, Edgeworth! Fuck you! And there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
You call that a personal attack? Slips on brass knuckles. I'll show you a personal attack!
Watch this. Throws a book at.
Yeah, this game just turns into a fighting game.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Evidence of this is undeniable.
You underestimate the power of my bullshit.
I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record. Fucking wonderful.
Well, Your Honor. I had a job suggesting it was identifying.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh, crap.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Is April May?
Yes.
Is the
I mean, the
grandmother
last case had Frank saw it as a witness.
Witness, your name, please.
Oh boy, here we go.
April May, at your service. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Jesus Christ, guys. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. And no one drew any female courtroom members.
Yeah.
Hold on. During on the 9th September, when the murder occurred.
Aw, gee. I was, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
Tell is affected. The law of
That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Great. I don't know what's up with your mic. You're cutting a little. I think it's a noise gate, if anything. So I can hear you fine, and I think the stream's picking you up, but it's a little choppy.
Because I'm not phone.
Oh yeah.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. God, I'm unbearable to listen to. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy winty.
I don't like how you jiggle. I'm not a fan of that.
Well, Your Honor.
Bessie, it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
I understand where you were going. Wait. I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Have a way of finding tiny faults in particularly good testimonies.
Which could also be translated into exposing blatant lies in witness testimony.
Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes! What kind of fucking question is that? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Fucking asshole.
I'm at Miles Edge. Most acceptable Section 8.
What?
You heard
Sorry,
me?
your mic's freaking out.
I said I imagine that Miles Edgeworth is like Severus Snape, except more blatantly homosexual.
Yeah. It's actually funny that I'm playing with this game in Yakuza, because they're both crime dramas with very specific depictions of certain characters and their relationships that the community has interpreted. The only difference is that they're on opposite sides of the law. 9 o'clock at night, I looked out the window. What object? Saw Saw a woman with long hair. Touched one side and ran away. Caught up to her and hit her. That's it, nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. Just press her on the facts a bit. Press that. Press everything! The woman with long hair. That was Maya Fey. Or Mia Fey.
Sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Your thing?
And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her was the mousy girl, sitting in the defendant's chair. She dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack!
Testimonies, nothing there. Caught up to her and hit her. Was... How did you know it was my client?
Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small.
Who else could it be but her? He has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, 'cause I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her! I mean, seriously, no drip! Dude, I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Phoenix! She's a child, Phoenix. Also, it's religious garb, like... The witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
What? No, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I'll not reading that line, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
I'm not a fan of this voice, but there's a fucking line, chat. Damn, I almost had her. Alright. Did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hit her with that weapon. I saw what I did. Kinda statue-y clock. The thinker. Hold on a second. So to get that... I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. So we know that's bullshit. Because, just like in the last case, that clock, the statue, doesn't have a display. You have to turn its head to hear it, to know that it's even a clock.
Interesting.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Please don't get in on the innuendos, Phoenix. I should start reading his lines like Zarbon.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
You just said that the statue of the thinker was... I'm not fucking doing that, Jesus. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. That's not relevant, Phoenix.
Murder! Murder!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh, objection!
Oh, shut the fuck up, Edgeworth.
Oh, murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. If it defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial circles.
Edgeworth, shut up.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor! And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. And also, it's super fucking important because this is the murder weapon we're discussing.
Yeah.
Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. You stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it same time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there?
I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No. No, Your Honor, I'm not. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... court record... Let me just text it. Again, what is it this time? The clock isn't talking right now. I had to take the clockwork out. I put some papers in it instead. The clock couldn't make any sounds. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in the question rang. It's empty. Much like Edgeworth's soul. Sorry, that got personal. I'm sorry, that was a little over the line. The clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Oh god, that twitch is fucking scary.
Which, yeah.
She's gonna fucking strangle me. That's not the part to focus on, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Oh my god, he actually said it.
No, you actually said it, yeah.
This fucking game. Question mark?
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. It's almost like he reviewed the evidence before the case. Phoenix, of course he fucking knew that.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, as you say, it can't ring. Must ask, was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness with the clock. Then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible. Of course.
I have proof. That's right, pretty boy. Listen to this shit.
What did you just call me?
Edgeworth. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork is removed is this cell phone. It's pink. Wait.
Is? I thought it was blue.
Yeah, no, it's the same color as Miss May. Like all of her clothing.
Ah.
Take that!
Take that! Phoenix is blue. His suit is blue. That's the dichotomy. Edgeworth's suit is red, Phoenix is blue.
Oh,
Because they're rivals.
good to know.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, that's sexist.
Yeah.
Twitter, kill her.
Objection! Gender norms are bullshit!
List objection gender norms. Oh my fucking god. I'm so glad you showed up, Gray.
This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Oh my god.
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention.
Yeah, that's pretty negligent on my part. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Oh boy.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. But not bad enough to stop. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. That wasn't nice. Your Honor, that really fucking hurt my ears. I'm sorry.
The crowd.
I think this makes it clear by the clock that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? Oh, I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I do! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Larry is a simp! And made only 2 copies of this clock. One for himself and one for his girlfriend, who died in the last case! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Well, friend's kind of a strong word, I guess. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. What? No one? Edgeworth? Your Honor? I thought it was funny.
Oh, excuses not on sale today? Alright, I'm kind of pushing this joke.
Oh no! She's going Super Saiyan! Oh no.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! I'm still innocent, by the way!
The clock is so relevant, though. It's the fucking murder weapon.
This is the court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Hakuna your Thomas, ma'am.
Silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Jesus. Women are terrifying.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on his behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you'd heard about it. Wiretap! We found this. You heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. I think I read that line wrong. I'm sorry, I was distracted. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the evidence had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Take that!
Take that! Have a look at this! I found this in Miss May's room. It was under a screwdriver for some reason. I probably should have taken the screwdriver too. Mr. Wright, that's theft and that's a crime. Moving on. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh god.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
What the fuck? No, it isn't! I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection is irrelevant. Sorry, I had a few to drink before this case. That it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. It is truly plain that the witness is wiretapping the phone.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Absolutely.
Even if that is the case, which it is or not, you still have to do what you want to do. Did the victim understand that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
I mean, we just heard it.
Can you think no?
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
Whoa!
Ah! Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I want you to hold on to it for me. Yeah, it's a clock. It's made with the statute of thinker and it tells you the time. But it's not working right now. Literally the exact same thing we just presented. This phone call we already listened to. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I managed to turn it off before the beep sound that time. Miss April May! You used a wiretap to listen into this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
God fucking damn it, Edgeworth, shut up!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
I had a comment for that, but glass houses. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. I can't make those noises. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Wait, me or Edgeworth? We're both lawyers. No fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Yes. Have you not been paying attention? Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow, I'm gonna shoot her. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question! Do I have to? Yes. Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity-tapping irrelevant? You're the chief witness. We have to know if your testimony is valid. Yes, this is relevant. Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Shit. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Swear to God if I hear Edgeworth say objection. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. I mean, Jesus, man. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Thanks, anime hair. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like... Oh, my fucking God. I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought about that. Of course,
Oh,
I
my
can
God.
and will. Please. I just mean escape the accusations. I'd much rather you do that. Can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Well, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? What's that? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. Because there's ice in it. Stupid. You're not very
Oh, do you
nice.
wanna know? Ice doesn't make your drink cold.
Oh my god. I was about to refute that, but like... Huh.
Your drink makes your ice warm, and then it melts. And it loses its heat because it's warming up your ice.
That's the contradiction! Regular cold coffee.
Objection! Thermodynamics!
Iced coffee. Oh shit. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Edgar, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
I mean, we could, like, question the bellboy. Oh, where does that leave us?
It's my great displeasure to inform you. But it appears to have been tapping the victim's home. However, that is a separate story, with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
Worth.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder.
No! They're gonna let her just walk away! There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Alright, that was good. I'll give you that one.
Objection!
It's worth.
I object to calling this bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, the condition of consent to calling this witness.
I'm not taking my shirt off. Condition? That's what I use in my hair when I shower.
Alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent, Mr. Potter.
Oh god.
And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fay. That is my decision.
Lucky you're handsome. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What do I do? Alright, fine. I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. But let's not think about that. Understood. I accept your condition.
You fell right into my trap.
Is that what you would call it?
That's... yeah, I am. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Oh, I'm fucked, aren't I?
We're ready for the witness to testify.
Oh, shit.
Certainly does look like a bellboy.
Hey, we have an even amount of characters in the courtroom now.
It's gonna be a separate... Okay, no.
Yes, I think you word, I need to be
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good.
Miss May's room service.
I paid the bill at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. The animal invited coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I offered to her at precisely the requested time. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself.
Merci. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope.
This is it.
If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. God, his suit is awesome. Let's see. Oh, good boy. There's nothing wrong with that. After 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. 8 in the morning. On the dot.
Hold it!
Let's press some stuff. You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely. That's a weird way to pronounce that.
Yes, I do very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism.
I don't think you're allowed to call your own mannerisms endearing. So, how come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, she yes, given me with a embarrasser, sir.
Embarrasser? Isn't that French for embrace?
Oh.
Embrasser.
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a backward thinking.
Oh, shit. Why would she have done that?
I'm momentarily swayed by my brain demeanor, sir.
I buy that.
Yeah. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir.
That's pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. What?
That's it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna futz with my Discord a little.
I feel like there's something off about the time given. That's typically what's
What was that?
I feel like there's something off about his times. Maybe I just it's because I'm being the whole thing, but I feel like there's something wrong there.
Hold it!
9 o'clock on the dot, you say?
Yes. I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching the program on the television and was doing after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock. The time of the murder. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk. Finally, you understand. There's absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have this rather tedious cross-examination,
You see, Edgeworth, I haven't got an ounce of decency.
This is a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen. Can I? Protest! Wait, please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Oh, Your Honor, I must object. This trade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Charade? This is no charade. You're not allowed to use your voice in charades.
This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh shit. Fuck, I don't know. Luckily, I have a backup plan. Save!
I think it's room service that we need to ask
I
about.
think so, yeah, because that's... She
But
couldn't
that's
have seen the murder if she was picking up room service.
Yeah. Yeah, time of the murder.
Tell me again about room service.
Again, sir. I delivered room service to Miss May. The guest got coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
Jesus. That's the fucking crime. $18 for a coffee. I see. Huh? $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for food, you know. We don't skimp on the ice, so...
Wait, why would you wait a minute! Why would you charge so much for ice? That's weird. Huh. Well, there's nothing else there. I guess I'm fucked. Yeah, no, iced coffee for 2, that's... no. What did he say? What did you... What did you say?
Rather... quiet.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. Though we just will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Yes.
Nice try. Nice try! That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, right. Indeed. It was the, good barista, Mr. Jones, who... he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
That is witness tampering, and that's a crime.
Sure.
I've done it. I've won! It's over! Come on.
I've also realized I keep making the bellboy's voice more sinister.
I mean, yeah, he's lying. It's getting lower though, so the mic isn't always picking it up.
Oh.
So just louder. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who is this other person?
Simple. It was... the bellboy! No. Miss April May! There were 2 of them! Twins! Oh, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone.
Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My convenient little setup, but it's too late.
There isn't a time limit on these, Edgeworth. It's not how this works. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Obstinate amateur.
You said that wrong, and I feel like you know that.
These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I should expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Have I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. November 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I was kind of bullshitting it the entire time. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just, doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Yeah. I mean, huh? That face of his eyes wide and trembling. Maya, it's a court of law. Sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. I guess I'm not inclined to disagree. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? Yeah, like in Minecraft. That man with Miss May, he's the key. Well, he's a guy, but, like, metaphorically a key. Oh, I get it, Phoenix. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. What, killed your sister? Sis. Don't worry, she's already dead. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged the attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Anyway, I mean, it's not like the difference between right and left has ever been relevant in any of these games. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Also, you know, I don't hate the idea of sharing a courtroom with that Edgeworth guy again. Alright, I'm gonna take a break to run to the bathroom. Gray, if you want to grab a drink or something.
I gotta head out, but this is
right.
a lot of fun. I'll see you.
I'll probably do some investigating and then we'll call it a night. Thanks for coming out, Gray. This was significantly more fun having someone else here.
It was a lot of fun. Alright,
See you, dude.
I'll see you.
Alright, Chad, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we'll do some investigating. I'm not done yet. Let's do some sleuthing, chat. Eat my taco. No, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. You come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. Though there's something I wanted to ask. Although now that you bring it up... Ha! Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Well, for starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Yeah, fair enough. That man. Not the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. My name's Phoenix. If I had something to get her to talk. Can't you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? No, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Hey, why are you so... frustrating? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. No, that doesn't. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I'm... No, that's not untrue. Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Well, it could be both, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go somewhere else. Looks like Forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working order. Working over. Ugh. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Aww. Sky's blue, and so am I. Old movie poster, books. Some of these files missing? Ah, I'm imagining things. That seems important. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. That's... Grossberg! Hey, the painting's gone. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. The, painting. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... the fishermen. Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. It wasn't that bad. Oh, hey. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Okay. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? I think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record. 6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take Exhibit B. Yes. Because that's a man. Maybe that's the man. Table for clients. That's all this. We know all this. Let's go back to the hotel. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for this room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa! Miss May has been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Oi, this guy. Miss May. Oh, not Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. And we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle. Subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murdered Manor. Well, what do you think? It sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Anyway, let's show this guy the photo we've got. This fucking jackass. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Sure! Sure, why not? I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Just hurry up and write it. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. And even Miss May could play dumb to this. Awesome. Nothing else I want to talk about with you. Let's go back to the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? Yes. You don't have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is gone, I'm shaving my head. No, it's fine. Your anime hair is great, Phoenix. Anyway, look at this picture. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not Where did you... Aha! A reaction. Just like in chemistry. I thought it was funny. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. Boom. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy? Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard. Maximum aggression. No. We've obviously... Pushing this woman is not going to get us anywhere. Okay. She's vulnerable. She's gentle. Miss May. It'll be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? That all you have to say? Yes. So easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? I think you're not up to it. Show them a little kindness and they'll jump all over you. Have the opposite effect of what I'd hoped. This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper to use this. Damn it! And this photo's the one I want. And Miss April May want to talk about it. She must know him. I really hate the guts to get lost because I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Wonderful. Grossberg! It's getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that mover? That old familiar clearing of the throat. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, you were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia? Maybe?
That brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
What?
I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today,
I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Case trial. You came to see the trial.
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. I think I just need more time to talk about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I can find something that will inspire him to talk. What about the painting? The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious looking?
Oh, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing there. I sold it, you see. That's right.
Sold it? Not sure I buy that. Ha! Isn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't,
Well, perhaps this man will get you to talk. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that?
I borrowed it.
Then give it back at once.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything?
Very well, I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow.
I follow.
That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. Get it?
Red, White, Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right?
They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Selling information. Sounds like blackmail.
Can you tell me?
Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
I suppose.
Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg.
Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things. Alone.
Alright. Well done. Let's head back to Faygo offices for now. So, I believe our next course of action is clear. Next time, in the Ace Attorney trilogy, we're going to have to confront Mr. Red White of Blue Corp for his involvement in the murder of Mia Fey. Because there probably is some. Leave same time. Thank you guys for coming out. Same time as always, 5 p.m. EST. Will be more Yakuza Kiwami. And then next Saturday will be more of this, hopefully. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Jay of Dense Circle Rose, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!